head at 36. Point 3, Richard General Bravo, thanks for the help.
All right, everybody. Good morning, or it's good afternoon now. It is the afternoon, Central Time. Welcome to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Glad to have you guys here, and we are ready for an awesome day of flying action here at Thunder Over Louisiana, right here in Lake Charles. My name is Gage. I'll be your commentator and your camera operator today as we bring you live coverage right here from the flight line of Thunder Over Louisiana, Saturday, August 29th, 2026. Glad you all can be here with us. We got an exciting lineup planned for you. As you can see on the top of your screen there, we have the P-40 that is currently circling, getting ready for his demonstration coming up in about 6 minutes or so. So we're just about...
Yeah, we're kind of pretty steady wind out of the north, so we'll taxi you down Alpha to Bravo, and you can park Bravo 33 at 7,000 feet. Is that okay? I'd rather have Alpha. Okay, yeah, you can taxi all the way to Alpha, okay? We got full length 33. You'll have full length 33.
And as you can hear, we also have radio communications listening into the Air Boss. As you see on the bottom left of your screen, the Air Boss is responsible for coordinating the airspace and making sure the aircraft can get to where they need to go, and as well as minimum separation. So if it wasn't for the Air Boss there in the yellow, we wouldn't be able to conduct a safe air show. So shout out to the Air Boss. And of course, we have radio communications with all other teams as well. You will hear occasional check-ins from the cockpit, including the F-100 that you just saw, or you just heard there a little bit ago. And of course, the Blue Angels later this afternoon.
4400, Roger, appreciate it. Thanks, brother.
So let's take a look at the performer lineup for today. So here is what we're dealing with here at Thunder Over Louisiana. Not only we will have the T-6 Texan. Man, that's a great aircraft. I love that one. Also the P-40 Warhawk, which is in the flight in the skies right now. The P-40 Warhawk is going to get us started. Followed by Eric. Eric's going to get back up later on this afternoon and give us an awesome display. And also the Smoke and Thunder jet truck. Who's excited for the jet truck? I know I am. The jet truck is one of my favorite performers on the channel. If you've never seen the jet truck, it's basically a 1950s Chevy truck with 2 jet engines strapped on the back. I'm not even kidding you. It's the most interesting and best invention of all time. So we're going to see the jet truck. Kevin Coleman in the Red Bull plane. In fact, Kevin Coleman is going to be racing the jet truck. So Kevin Coleman and the jet truck are going to be performing together later on. Followed by the Titan Aerobatic Team. The Titan Aerobatic Team, one of the most famous airshow performers. Glad to see the Titan team back here on the channel. We haven't seen them in quite a bit. And we'll also have an A-26. And for the first time on the channel, we'll have an F-100. F-100. I've never seen one before. Saw it arrive earlier this week. So looking forward to seeing the F-100, and of course, to close out the day, your United States Navy Blue Angels and their F-18 Super Hornets will be performing later this afternoon. Let's take a look at the weather forecast for today in case for those who are still coming out or interested on how the weather's doing. We are looking at about a 90% chance of good conditions here in Lake Charles. Right now we're looking at about mostly cloudy skies. The ceiling is sitting at about 5,000. So we're looking pretty good for an air show today. The only reason we're about 90% is the heat haze. It is going to be very, very hot today. In fact, the high today is about 96 degrees. So photographers, keep in mind if the planes fly far away, you might see a bit of heat haze. And of course, if you're still making your way to the airport, make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen. And in fact, the weather for tomorrow is the same. In case you're not coming out today and you're coming out tomorrow, we're looking at about a 90% chance of good conditions as well. So with that out of the way, we got the P-40 circling, getting ready for his demonstration in just a couple of minutes. We'll have the national anthem starting in just a little bit.
Delta 1307, flight level 34.
So once again, I have to give a massive shout out to Herb Gillen Airshows and Thunder Over Louisiana for allowing us to be right here on the flight line. I mean, you can see bottom right of your screen, we are right in front of the runway. In fact, we have just as good of a view as the Airbus does, because we're right next to the Airbus stand, which is right behind us here on the bottom left of your screen. So the flying is scheduled to begin around 1:15 Central Time. So we are moments away from getting the show started. We're going to get the national anthem going in just a little bit. So glad to have you here in Lake Charles. Man, you know, this is a beautiful city. I've only been to Lake Charles one other time, and it was a long time ago. So glad to be back here in Southwest Louisiana. In fact, the Blue Angels are returning to Southwest Louisiana for the first time since 2021. 2021 is the last time the Blue Angels were here. There they are. There are your 6 F-18 Super Hornets sitting behind that airport equipment there. We're going to get front and center views when they start their jets. It's going to be an amazing time. And of course, we're so happy to have them back here in Southwest Louisiana. Like I said, for the first time since 2021. So looking awesome as always. All right, at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause as the national anthem is underway.
Climb 310 for 330, direct to Shire, and we're switching to the Gandalf at Atlanta. We're 92 Airshow, 432. West Boston national anthem started. Roger. When it starts diving it down. If you want to start heading inbound now. Inbound.
Beautiful.
Job, Wes. That was amazing, brother.
That was beautiful. One of the most beautiful national anthems I think I've ever heard. I don't know if you guys heard that. But anyway, welcome back to Louisiana, Lake Charles, as we get ready to start the Thunder Over Louisiana Airshow right now. On your screen, we have the P-40 Warhawk.
1307, yeah.
From World War II, the P-40 Warhawk.
100 boss. 100, go ahead. You ready to taxi? That's right, we just started. Okay.
So of course we have multiple cameras deployed for you.
For a little bit longer. Okay, you want a couple banana passes? I want you to do 2. Roger.
So we have multiple cameras deployed for you to see all the action throughout the day today, including a couple of wide shots here of the Blue Angels, and of course, Air Boss Cam, and as well as our tracker camera, which will be inbound here momentarily. So thank you for hanging out with us. It is very, very hot out here. Here comes the P-40 for a fast pass.
Thunder boss. Yeah, winds are pretty much calm. Can you take a 1-5 departure? Okay, roger that. You can taxi down, when ready, taxi down to Alpha to Delta for a 1-5 departure. Roger that, 1-5 departure. Smooth. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Sorry about that, Fire Boss. We never saw the P-40 launch.
Also, yeah, I'm aware of the lag. I'm working to troubleshoot that right now. It's likely due to heat. Like I said, it is 96 degrees today here in Lake Charles. So I'm trying everything I can to troubleshoot that. By the way, Kelly just became a Thunderbird member. Hey, Kelly, thank you very much for that support. Greatly appreciated. What is that awful sound?
1-5 would be a long downwind. I'd appreciate that, brother. On your downwind, I'm going to put the F-100 out.
Here he comes. So yeah, Kelly became a Thunderbird member. Thank you very much, Kelly.
1-5.
Try not to talk over the radio there. So let's see who's checking in here. Rudy, R32 from Pensacola, Florida. Hey, Rudy, thanks for hanging out with us. Glad to have your Blue Angels here. We'll be in Pensacola tomorrow for the Beach Buzz. Hope to see you there, my friend. We got Ken checking in from Northern Ireland. Wow. Nice, Ken. Thanks for being here. Jakey saw the P-40 at the World War II Museum in Baton Rouge. Very nice, yes, P-40. Very, very iconic aircraft here. So again, if you're new to us, welcome. My name is Gage. This is a live broadcast of the Thunder Over Louisiana Airshow. We are live right here on Airshow Center.
Yes, sir. It's about ready to taxi out. He's just unplugging the comm cord. Okay, appreciate it.
We have live communications with the Air Boss, as you can hear.
F-100 takes you runway 15 via Alpha Delta.
Show grounds, including at Show Center and Show Right via the
All right, guys, so up next here, as the P-40 comes in for a landing, we have the F-100 Super Sabre. Like I said, the F-100 is a first here on the channel. We have never seen them before. Here they are, taxiing out onto the runway.
Alpha back to parking. F-100, boss, winds are calm. You are clear for takeoff. Runway 15. Clear takeoff 15.
Awesome, so the Air Boss already giving the F-100 a clear for takeoff as he taxis behind the Blue Angels here. So the F-100 Super Sabre.
Just keep it up for me so we get the F-100 out. Roger.
First time we've seen him here on the channel. Looking forward to that. So we're already getting into fighter jet action here at Thunder Over Louisiana. Super Sabre time. Who's excited for the F-100?
17 Delta 1572.
So the P-40 there taxiing just off to the right-hand side of your screen there. And we'll get with the F-100 here momentarily as we count down to Thunder Over Louisiana. The F-100, look at it, you can see the nose of the Blue Angels here.
24 to calm, you're clear to take off, runway 15. Roger that, cleared for takeoff, 15. P-40 is clear, right? P-40 is clear and the airspace is yours.
That's excellent news. So if you're just tuning in to our live show of Thunder Over Louisiana, the F-100 Super Sabre is getting ready to come out. He's been cleared for takeoff. He'll be taking off behind the Blue Angels here, so we'll see him momentarily. Aviation 1, correct question is, who isn't ready for it? Yeah, that's right. My laptop isn't, because it's too hot out here. Let's see if we can cool down just in time here for the F-100.
Performance west. Thank you, I appreciate that. For letting me partake.
Here he comes, the F-100 Super Sabre. Taxiing behind the P-40 there. Here we go. So I'll do my best to read chat while tracking planes at the same time. No guarantees, especially since it's a it's a fighter jet. Gabriel Jackson's hello is here. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for being here. More than 16,000 pounds of thrust, the F-100 coming from Airshow right. High speed pass. Here we go. Such a unique sound there with the F-100 Super Sabre blasted through the skies of Lake Charles, Southwest Louisiana.
Craft is taxi. Aircraft boss, last reported winds actually look like 060 at 5. You want to take a 15 departure from Charlie? That'd be great. Take taxi down to Charlie to 15. Right over 15 Charlie.
So how's the radio volume for you guys? Is it too loud, too quiet, or is it just fine? Let me know.
Whether due to inexperience or just simple misfortune, the slower the aircraft got, the wingtips would in fact begin to stall, and it would start to roll back and forth. Oscillations would continue, and they would worsen a little bit. It was known famously to those F-100 aviators as the Sabre dance. In order to slow this airplane down, he's going to set up for a brake turn. Watch from the left with a high-speed pass at about 400 miles an hour.
Woo, here he comes. Very fast. .400 miles an hour right there from the F-100. Woohoo!
About this being a first-generation design. Modifiers, perhaps like the F-16 Fighting Falcon, just to name one of them. This got 5 different stages of afterburning, but back then, with those early first-century jets, they in fact really had one stage. All the dumping that raw jet fuel into the final stage of the exhaust. It gave the airplane a significant kick in the pants, but it burned a lot of fuel very rapidly. Those early jets
Coming back from Airshow left, or excuse me, right. Airshow right.
it allowed for a lot of power as what we had during that time as Rick Sharp repositioned ahead and to our right once more.
Wow, listen to the sound of those engines.
What a sight this is, everybody, to see one of the two flying F-100 Super Sabres here at our show today. Rick Sharp is indeed
Yeah, so in case you guys didn't know, there's only 2 F-100s flying today. And this is one of them. Only 2 F-100s flying today. So we're so happy to have one of them here. Such a rare and unique experience here.
he was one of many responsible for the work that brought the Super Sabre back to the skies after years of restoration.
B-40's up. B-40 boss, if you could take a 15 departure from Delta, that would be great. I'm going to put you off before Eric. That's fine. Do you want me to crank and go right now? Yeah, in the next 3 minutes if you could get ready to go. Yeah, so as soon as I crank, I'm moving. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you'll be cleared to taxi down to 15 via Alpha Delta. Alpha Delta 15. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. And Eric, boss, I'm going to put the P-40 up before you and kick him out to holding. Copy all.
Anywhere outside of Houston and really anywhere in the nation where we can see an F-100 in flight. From the left, here's Rick Sharp with the F-100.
Coming back in for another high-speed pass over the Blue Angels there.
The camouflage tank suit that you see on the F-100 is indeed that of the Mark markings of misty one. The jet today thrown in four air control missions in the Vietnam War. Those pilots flew low and fast over
573, flight 350.
marking targets under fire, spotting for other aircraft, and supporting search and rescue missions. But these aircraft
Hey, Christopher, welcome to the show. They said that they have seen the biplane with the jet engine, and you're right. Sounds so weird to hear props than a jet engine. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of planes that I question, how does that work? But they make it work.
When I reach Delta, and I have no time to spare. Okay, P40, hold on 1 second.
Dedication pass.
Land runway 15, winds are calm. Thunder, you got it. P40, you can't let me go before you land. Alright, yeah, I'm going to get you out now. See if you get on the runway. And Ricky Tick, get on the runway. You're clear for takeoff runway 15. F100, I'm launching the P40 right before you, so set up for your left base, and you'll have the P40 in front of you. F100. And P40, you're clear for takeoff.
So it looks like we have another P40 getting ready to take off here momentarily. We'll be taking off from left to right.
The F-100 during the Vietnam
Level 240.
So keep an eye on it there on the right-hand side of your screen as we look at the F-100 coming in for a landing here on the left side.
What we are seeing today is a remarkable feat of 1950s engineering as the F-100 sets up one.
Here goes the P40 on the right-hand side of your screen.
Once you can kick it out to the right, Tom, appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Boss, you are clear to land runway 15, winds are calm. 100, thanks. Once he's on the ground, I'm going to get you out. Copy out. Thanks, brother.
So we will get back with the P40 momentarily. Meanwhile, here comes the F-100.
You're clear to set up for the shoot. F1 has a copy. And the F-100's on final for 15. Boss, F1 has a copy.
Such a unique thing about the F-100 is when it comes to land, it actually uses a parachute to help it slow down as it comes in for a landing. It's such a unique, interesting aircraft. Check it out.
Correction, airball, south 1, like permission to proceed south, taxi out.
There they are landing behind the Blue Angels there.
South 1, proceed south on out.
So right behind all this airport equipment here, we're going to see the parachute deployment coming from the back of the F-100. And there it is. Back in the early days, they used parachutes to help slow down. So they got a drag chute. Look at that. Not something you see every day. Hey, Graham, hello from Scotland. Welcome back. Thank you for being here.
Under once you drop your chute, cleared taxi back Alpha, back to market.
Glad to have a lot of you from across the pond tuning in to us. We got Ireland, Scotland, someone from Pensacola.
And T2 boss, you are clear for takeoff runway 15, wind support column. The airspace is yours. Clear for takeoff 15.
So we'll keep eyes on the F-100 as he will taxi right in front of us. In the meantime, our next performer has already been cleared for takeoff. So there he is, coming right for us. They're going to be recovering the parachute there, just off the runway.
Boss, I'm 51. Boss, go ahead. Are we good to derate the cable? Roger.
So Eric Collinsworth is now performing on the bottom right of your screen. We'll get with him here in just a minute, but in the meantime, we want to get a good look at this F-100 here.
Guys on the runway to derate. Is that okay? Fine by me. Roger, thanks. And M31, boss, go ahead and derate. Roger.
So we will get with Kyle here in just a minute, but in the meantime, let's take a good close-up look at this F-100, the two of only flying in the world. Flying Fort from Defiance, Ohio. Hey, got some Ohioans here. I'm also an Ohioan. Thanks for hanging out with us. Look at this, guys. Such a unique aircraft.
Alpha Splash, you guys are clear to proceed north on Alpha back to parking.
Look at this.
Thank you guys for your help. Appreciate it.
The F-100 completing its demonstration for today.
Any performance. We got it. You're good, brother. You look beautiful up there.
Man, what an iconic aircraft. There goes the F-100. All right, now let's get with Kyle here as he's starting his demonstration right now above the skies here at Thunder Over Louisiana in Lake Charles. Eric Collinsworth flying right now. So again, if you're just tuning in to our live broadcast of Thunder of Louisiana, my name is Gage. I'll be your camera operator as well as commentator. I'll be happy to answer questions as much as I can while we're tracking the planes here. But if you're new to us, what we do is we follow the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds all across the country, as well as other air shows. So if you like air shows and you like Blue Angels or Thunderbirds content, this is the channel for you. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and of course hit the like as well. That'll help share us with other aviation enthusiasts.
Cable's down, we are clear runway. Awesome, guys, thanks. Great hustle.
So if you like air shows, that's what we do. We drive thousands of miles each and every season to provide you views such as this. Climbing up, almost stalling. Dang.
Optimal boss, thank you guys. Appreciate the hustle. Thank you.
In World War II, for their scout and liaison purposes, they were known as the Grasshoppers, and that name, in fact, was coined
Crazy.
by World War II general named Honest Swift, who witnessed a thorough new military
You know, while we're watching Kyle here, I gotta mention something here. Since I'm from Ohio, we don't have these critters here. What's up with these love bugs? Have you guys ever seen a love bug? They're everywhere down here. Like, I've had like 5 or 6 of them land on me in the last like 15 minutes. They're everywhere down here. Is that like a common thing down here in Louisiana? But they are everywhere for sure.
This is a very splendid performance indeed, and flown with a great deal of finesse on this Saturday here in Lake Charles. How about we put our hands together for Eric Hollingsworth of the Taylor Craft L2.
T40 boss. Go. We're about 4 minutes behind right now. Is that putting you in jeopardy? Not at all. Okay, thank you, sir.
Black 143, excuse me. They say, will they ever bring an air show back to MAFB there in Tampa? I don't know. That's a good question. That would be great to see, though. Tampa is a very, very good place. I hope so, my friend. Only time will tell. Because, air shows is more than just flying around and, having fun in the sky, right? It takes a bunch of coordination. Sometimes years out of planning. Also, like airport availability, and just there's a whole lot that goes into making an air show possible. So yeah, maybe someday, hopefully.
Thank you.
But I'd love to come to Tampa sometime to see an air show.
It was in the summer of 1941 that the L2 Grasshopper performed service tests during U.S. Army maneuvers right here in the state of Louisiana and also nearby in Texas, where it operated a variety of support roles, including light transport and courier. The L2 ultimately got used for combat support overseas operations during the war, but it was used for liaison
Jakey, yeah. It's been 3 years since the last air show here in Louisiana. Glad to have it back.
Yeah, 1-1 pass, roger that. What's your reported calm? And why don't we set you up for a 1-5 landing? How's that? Copy landing 1-5, T-Craft. Roger that, T-Craft. You're clear to land runway 15, what's reported calm?
Slight bit of a wind gust there, but I'm not complaining. It's helping us cooling things down a little bit. I'm not complaining. By the way, all those bugs on the screen, that is literally what I'm talking about.
T-Craft, you're clear to land runway 15, what's reported calm? Clear to land 15.
Like those bugs you're seeing flying in front of the camera, those are love bugs.
Boss. And B40 boss, we have lightning observed 8 miles south of Chennault. I concur.
So the air boss is reporting there is some lightning, and that's about 8 miles south of here.
Got T-Craft inbound for final runway 15. You are cleared inbound. The airspace is yours. Cleared inbound. One buzzard over the departure end of 15. He may be gone now, but he was there for a minute. Roger.
To American military history and also that of this thing. The P-40 Warhawk, flown in tribute to General Chennault. On December 7th of 1941, America formally entered into World War II with the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Aircraft, after landing, you could exit Charlie back to parking. All right, Charlie, back party. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you. Phenomenal performance, sir. Thank you very much for your patience and support. All good, all good.
Here comes the P-40.
Partway down the ground line? Absolutely, I love it. Oh, good. Come here and say hi to us. All right.
So back in the sky again, the P-40 Warhawk here at Thunder Over Louisiana. It's a nice wide shot there. Tom Richard, the pilot of this P-40 Warhawk.
Air Shuttle 4049, flight level 330. Air 4049.
Now coming from Airshow right. Flying above the Blue Angels there. What we got going on here? We got a little burnout happening. That's funny. A little burnout in front of the Blue Angels there from Eric, who landed earlier.
The P-40 was an aircraft that first flew in 1938. It flew with the Night Fire Squadron of the United States Army under the command of Colonel Benjamin Davis Jr. Shot with the Warhawk before transitioning for the unnamed the world would come to know the Red Tail. We're going to watch now as Tom Richard completes the big vertical barrel roll in front of us and repositions this P-40 for another pass down our show line.
Three, ready to taxi. One airball. Taxi. Titan team balls. If you guys can taxi to runway 15, yeah, Alpha Delta, hold short 15. Alpha Delta 15, Titan team taxi. Roger, Titan team. Alpha Delta.
So as you heard there, as we're watching the P-40 here, the Titan aerobatic team is getting ready to taxi out, so they'll be coming up momentarily.
Air 1. North of their destination, Victor Papa Sierra, open 6 Alpha, crest view. Is there any chance we could go Macomb, Director Rubin, Romeo, Uniform, Bravo, November. Right there, that's where the crowd is, all along there where the chalets are. Copy that.
Billy Smith, you might want to ask that again. I may have missed it, my friend. I apologize. But if you have a question, throw it in chat again.
Direct.
Starting to feel a little bit of raindrops here at Airshow Center, as there's a nice cloud above us. So we'll see what that does, but right now the airshow continues. P-40 now inbound from airshow left. Right above the Blue Angels there. I think I do. If you have an extra tarp, I might use it.
Yeah, we got tarp for days.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Here comes the rain.
Here it is.
Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate ya. All right, here comes P-40 for a quick high-speed pass. Try and stay with him as long as I can here as it's starting to rain here in Thunder Over Louisiana. Getting a little bit of a rain shower. Woo-hoo, here it comes.
Always got to be ready. What's ready?
That was definitely not in the cards today.
Southwest.
All right, folks, stand by. I do need to get some rain gear going here. But that's going to do it for the P-40.
Winds down here at our location are pretty much due crosswind on crowd at our location, about 10 knots. In about 2 minutes. Absolutely, whatever you need. Actually, I should probably land after they lock on that. Okay, and Titan Team Boss, you guys ready to go? Negative.
High-speed pass.
And Tom, if you want to go ahead and set up for...
I can't move my cursor to change the camera.
Come back in for dog bone back to 1-5, that'd be great.
All right, sorry, y'all. Bear with me momentarily.
Going to Emma. Take off 1-5. And Titan Team, just hold tight. I'm bringing in P-40. Once he's on the ground, I'll get you guys off. You can launch him if you want. I can have to. Okay, yeah, just take it out a little bit. Titan Team ball. Roger. I'll set about 12. Yeah. Put him up. Flight release now. I'd expect a strong on-ground push until this stuff passes. Copy that.
All right, sorry guys, doing some rain precautions here. I don't want to get wet.
Your discretion, you can take it back to parking via Alpha or Bravo or Charlie.
So the Titan aerobatic team just took
Yes,
off.
sir, take it back to here.
But it looks like they're going to hold off a little bit to let this quick rain shower pass.
Let this wind shear subside. Fine with me. Ask them to circle a little bit.
Boss, Titan team would like to circle a little bit and let's see what this wind shear is going to do. Boss, Titan team would like to circle. Let's see what this wind shear is going to do. It's pretty rough right now.
And Titan team boss, you guys are clear to circle.
Understand that you're cleared to circle. Kelly and them know it if they didn't answer you.
Air boss.
Roger.
Y'all want to power back a little bit?
So there goes the Titan aerobatic team getting ready for their demonstration as we had a little bit of a brief rain shower come in through here at Thunder Over Louisiana.
Followed by left turn.
Okay, I think I'm in a situation where I can now reach out again. I have moved my computer underneath the table because, quite honest with you, rain was not even in the forecast today. So lessons learned. Yep. All right, so we'll get back with the Titan team here in just a second.
Storm on each side of the airport.
It's looking better on this end right now. It appears to be moving to the south on the east side of the airport.
Yep.
Down there, Jimmy.
Right now they're out of the south. They're basically right down the runway. You've got a tailwind on the entry of about 8 knots.
Roger that. I think, guys, we could do another left turn and continue, or do you think we're good enough for inbound?
Wide left 270 and then a right entry works for me.
Do that.
We'll be in the rain, but it's still kind of smooth.
Done.
So if you're just tuning in here at Thunder Over Louisiana, my name is Gage. Thanks for hanging out with us and bearing with me there as it is starting to rain.
On discreet.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we've got a reported wind gust up to 40. That rain shower, when it's going to be off on your right side, that thing is moving right towards show center, so y'all might want to get on the ground.
All right, what you guys want to do? You want to go orbit out here, or you want to go land?
I got plenty of gas if you want to orbit out here. That thing ought to move across in a few minutes.
I think I've got plenty of gas too. I'm full.
I agree with Brian. Just circle out here.
Shannon, go to the air boss. Shannon, go to the air boss.
We're going to continue to circle out here to the south-southeast, and let's see what that weather does.
That's exactly what I was going to advise you guys. You guys aren't even going to be able to come in and land now. So hold to the southeast, still inside the TFR, and we'll call you back in. It's getting ready to get bad right now.
All right, guys. Titan team is going to hold off. We got heavy, heavy rain coming in our area right now. So the air show is going to be paused for just a brief moment here as we're dealing with these rain showers coming in right now. So hang on with us. Don't go anywhere.
All that water on the runway just past the touchdown marker.
Where y'all holding right now?
It's good. We got a little rain shower between us and the airport, and little thin ones out to the east, but there's not much to them. Okay, there, Brian is clearing out on the east side there.
Great. You'll have to get down to 2,000 feet before we enter.
Yeah, well, I'll go back down now, but I think in a few minutes it's going to be good.
I agree.
Here while we're descending, and we'll do a right turn. here, and then we'll do another right turn. It looks like it's going to be gone here in a little bit.
Yeah, right?
On the left. Because this can't do the whole thing, that's fine. Do part of it. It don't matter.
See that?
Circle and we can turn inbound.
What's the winds down on the surface?
Actually, believe it or not, they're not that bad. They're probably 3 or, let's see, maybe 10 to 15 knots straight down the runway out of the south.
Copy.
Yeah, there's no visibility right now.
Copy that.
It's almost like that storm to the south pushed up and absorbed the other one. How you boys doing out there? You still clear air?
Yeah, it's not bad up here in 2000. The visibility is getting much better. The light ones to the east have dissipated.
Yeah, we can start seeing east now. I can't see south past the end of departure of 15, so it looks like it'll pass here in about 10-15 minutes.
Copy.
And tight team boss.
Clear there, boss.
What's up, you guys? Looks like the winds. How are you guys doing on fuel?
Let me check back, but we were good a while ago.
Okay, well, it's clearing up here. We've got visibility to the northeast and the west. It's just still storm sitting off the south side of the runway, but if you guys want to push east into clear air over there and hold east of the airfield, that'd be good too.
You may have to cut the routine short a little bit, shoot a fuel, but let me get with the team and I'll call you back.
Thank you.
And what are y'all thinking?
Got 30 gallons, that leaves me 15 to spare.
I mean, I think we could come in just normal now. What are your thoughts, Brian?
I was looking at it, I think once we get in close, like up higher, it's going to be poor visibility on the southeast end, but that's clearing up pretty quick. We can probably get in there with a 270 to the left.
Do a 270 to the left, and roll in and turn 90 to the show center.
Hey, listen up, guys, okay? Listen up. The weather's good. I know you can see us. We can see you. But when you go to do the barrel roll, the visibility back to the south is low. It's low back to the south where you're going to finish off the barrel roll.
Copy that, Jimmy. You want to go ahead and do a 270 to the left, Brian? Left. About a second.
I agree. Let's get on down to 2019 or something. I think it's your show, boss.
When we turn around, but I think it's going to be fine now. I'm going to go back there, boss, and call him. Tight team.
Tight team, boss, go ahead.
We're making a 270 to the left. We're going to come in 90 degrees to show center at our normal start, and we're coming in. We start our full sequence.
We are too. But yeah, these are wide angle cameras, and then this is the tracker camera.
Team boss, I'm going to hold you guys still. This is still in our airspace just to the south. So if you guys could still just stay east of the airfield for me until I get this storm off the runway.
Pretty good from my perspective, and we're just off the east end now.
This one is about 4K. I can push
Good, man.
Right.
It's off the west side right now, but it's still over the edge of the runway. So just give me about 2 more minutes, all right?
Yeah, like I changed scenes on OBS and whatnot. Yeah, like I was telling you the other day, I follow you guys all the time.
You were broke up.
Yeah, Roger. I got you guys on site. Just give me 2 more minutes and let this storm pass off the airfield. It's still kind of sitting on the south end of the airfield, okay?
I see, copy.
And then I'll see you guys.
I'm back here. Kind of pushed it up, then I pulled it back. Got left behind.
Hopefully, see you guys.
Hey, showtime.
Smoke check, guys.
Fingers crossed. Yep.
We certainly did. Well, we've got the weather moving.
Fine, guys. Let's go ahead and start pushing them up.
All right, Titan Team Boss, you guys are cleared back into the boss. The airspace is yours, and you guys can continue with your show.
Stand cleared into the box, and it's our show. Tight team.
Roger.
Okay, guys. Whew. That was a heck of a rain shower, if you were to ask me.
about a 180 at 10.
We're going to be back and underway here in just a couple of short moments from now.
All right, guys, so now that the rain shower is passed, in fact, we have the Titan aerobatic team coming in on Airshow right. So in fact, here they come from Airshow right. It's time for the Titan aerobatic team. Let's see, are we still live?
Jet truck boss. Kelly's trying to get a hold of you on the phone.
All right, looks like we're still live.
That's what we
Nice.
were going to ask you to do, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tower, go ahead.
Do you need the runway lights on?
No, you take all the runway lights off.
I'll do that. I'll keep them on.
Okay, we're back underway here at the air show. So again, my name is Gage. I'll be your commentator / camera operator here at Thunder Over Louisiana. We are back live after we had a quick, brief rain shower that came through the area. So appreciate your patience with us and me scrambling.
Right now, over the ramp and the runway and everything is clear out here, so it is west of us. Okay, all right. Whenever that's clear, you let me know when you're ready to go. We'll get you out.
One hand. First, right turn at the bottom.
Split.
Contact 1500.
Up, coming up fast.
And jet truck boss.
Stack right.
Roger that. I'm going to put you before Kevin, alright? So you'll huff and puff. So when Titan gets on the ground here in about 10 minutes, I'm going to have you go up and down Alpha, alright?
So if you guys are just tuning in, right now on your screen is the Titan aerobatic team.
Turning right.
And the audio you're hearing is coming from Titan 1, straight from the cockpit as they perform today's demonstration. So thank you for your patience there earlier as we had a bit of weather that moved in the area, but we're doing all right now. It's still sprinkling very slightly here at Airshow Center, but the airshow continues for now.
Head barrel roll. Diving now. Smoke now. Ready for now. Wing over photo pass.
Formation, aerobatic flying at its finest. Let's put our hands together for the Titan aerobatic team. Keep those cameras out and after ready as the team repositions from the left for the bottom.
It is still raining here at Airshow Center. They called for 20% chance of rain today, so what's up with this?
For the loop, human brace. 2, 3. I turn it.
Roger that. Shannon, go to air boss now. Shannon, go to air boss now.
Hi, Team Air Boss. This storm that's sitting off of the east side is turning right back around towards us. And I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get you on the ground if it pushes right back up. The winds are about 15 knots coming right out of the west. So probably a 220 at 15. So if you guys could end your show, come on down.
Guys.
Clear to your right, down low.
Going to the east.
Okay, Roger. You got a crosswind, but land 15. You guys are clear to land runway 15.
Yeah. So it's
Runway we landed on. Y'all need to land 15. You need to land 15. Runway 15.
Alright, we're landing 15. This side, I'm behind Shannon.
all right. So the
Runway
Titan.
15, wind check.
Tower say winds.
Wind check. Winds are 180 at 12.
18012.
I'm coming down.
They were able to keep themselves clear of the weather, the rain that we had a little bit earlier, and were able to come in and take advantage of the blue sky and the environment that we had immediately after. That is very deserving of a very grand round of applause.
All right. So the Titan team is now coming back in as that weather system appears to be probably swinging back around to us again. So it looks like we're going to get some more rain here at Airshow Center. So the Titan team is getting on the ground.
You're out. 2 green. Lead.
Quit working again. Oh.
Yeah, a massive shout out to the Titan team for getting up there before the storm.
Brian, that looks like it's the wind's pretty much down the right. Well, no, it's a little crosswind from the right.
There you go, flying right over the Blue Angels there.
And you got the left side.
Left side, and I'm going to land at the first taxiway.
Roger that.
But yeah, a shout out to them for getting up there before the storm, waiting for it to pass, finding that gap in the window to perform for us, and getting safely back on the ground here. So massive shout out to the team for getting this performance in.
So don't forget to hashtag snap up and tag away at hashtag Thunder Over Louisiana. And if you got
And weather permitting here, they're going to taxi right in front of us and potentially maybe even do some burnouts for us, but we'll see.
Right there, past that taxiway,
It does.
Hey, David. Welcome to Thunderbirds, my friend. Thank you for the support. In fact, I should check to see if the member stream's even still live. It's been a heck of a scramble the last couple minutes. But thank you, David. That comes a long way. That helps pay for the gas to drive to all these air shows and much more.
Are you on the ground?
But David, thank you very
We'll
much.
get someone out there to you.
Kim is still here. Hey, Kim. So this is Titan 2 we're looking at right now.
Bravo Alpha.
Up, Jimmy.
The winds are increasing just a little bit here.
I'm waiting here for my wingman, Air Boss. You want to do a burnout?
Yeah, 1 and 2. If you guys want to do the burnout, looks like number 3's engine's out.
Back running.
Okay, 3 back's running. All right, good to go. Yeah, you guys come down here and set up for a burnout if you guys are good with the wet ground.
They are showmen indeed. The ability, as I mentioned earlier, to work their way up to altitude, let the plane pass and continue their routine.
Kim, you're welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Hope you're staying dry over there south of the airport.
Not a hazard for us.
So Titan 2 and 1 are going to be coming in front of us here to do a burnout.
Fuel pump is the same height.
Sounds good, buddy. I'm going to put the jet truck before you. And Chennault Drive.
For burnout. Let me hold up for Steve.
So Titan 2 and 1 are going to be doing a burnout in front of us here. Excuse me.
You also notice those aero LEDs out there that keep these airplanes very illuminated, particularly at night.
So they can space back.
Privilege of flying a variety of twilight shows as well. It's a great sight indeed. For those
Wind blowing off crowd, so just even with the first blue angle everything.
Shannon Elliott from Southwest Louisiana, Brian Reagan from Lafayette, Louisiana, and finally that of Steve Gustafson from Tallulah, Louisiana.
Right here.
They're going to continue to work their way right here in front of us because
And don't pull up to the line, just on this side.
they said, Luke, you know, there's some big clouds up there, but we're the Titan.
On it. Go on. Space out some more.
All right.
Throttle up.
Burnout time right in front of us.
Close. Ow. The Roger, I'm going to let Type do their
Burnout time. Woohoo! Who cares if it's raining? You burn that runway up. Can't see a darn thing. Heck yeah.
Titan, you guys are cleared for back taxi. You just have the jet truck there on the ramp.
The Titan Aerobatic team, ladies and gentlemen, completing their demonstration for today. So there you go, the Titan Aerobatic
Jet
team
truck,
completing their
taxi,
demonstration.
taxi by. When they are taxi by, you are cleared to huff puff down Alpha. Do you want jet truck?
So there
Sounds
goes
good,
the
buddy. You
Titan
got it,
team.
my man. Kevin Boss. I got Titan coming back into park, and we'll get you out to Alpha Delta to 15 for a departure whenever you're ready.
I'm coming out of the ramp.
And if you want to take Charlie, you can take Charlie too. Sounds good, buddy. At 3:30 coming out, Titans are coming in. Once they are all clear, you can come out to the ramp for a runoff.
Before we turn things over to the United States Navy Blue Angels at about 3:15 this afternoon, we're about to see
All right, so as you can see there on the top of your screen,
jet-powered vehicle.
the Hot Streak jet truck is getting ready for his demonstration coming up later in a little bit. That also means Kevin Coleman in the Red Bull plane will be coming up.
Dog 248 Charlie, shot there. We're just orbiting the TS4 right now at 5,000 feet to make sure we won't catch the Blue Range. November 84 Charlie, everyone's on the ground currently. You're not interfering with no one. However, do remain outside of the TFR. Yes, sir. 244 Charlie, remain outside the TS4.
So before we get to the jet truck and Kevin Coleman, I want to give a special shout out to our members of the channel. You guys are the reason why we could continue to travel and bring you air shows all across the country. They help pay for our gas, the internet bill,
In case anyone moves up, spell out. Charlie, yes, sir. We'll move wide.
and much more. These guys also have access to our members multi-view, where you can view all the cameras all the time.
Rick, after you're done opening your jet up, go ahead and close your canopy and get back in your vehicle.
So again, these people on your screen are the reason why we can do what we do. So special shout out to all these people, including Bubba, who just became a new Blue Angels member yesterday. So thank you, Bubba. That really means a lot. Like I said, we travel thousands of miles all throughout the season to bring you nonstop Blue Angels and Thunderbirds coverage just like this.
Cleared to Charlie.
So special shout out to our members of the channel. In fact, look at this, the Hot Street jet truck. Its engine is running. You can see the little bit of the fire there on the top. Who's a fan of the Hot Street jet truck? I know I am. We're on the move. Here we go. You're about to see some fire coming out of the back of a 1950s Chevy truck with two jet engines parked on the back of it. Also taxiing out there in the distance, you have Kevin Coleman in the Red Bull plane. He'll be coming out momentarily as well. And in fact, what's going to happen here is the jet truck and Kevin Coleman are going to race down the runway. So, chat, let's hear it from you. Who do you think's going to win? Do you think it's going to be the jet truck or Kevin Coleman in the airplane? Yesterday, it looked like the truck won. It's different each and every day. So what do you guys think? Kevin Coleman in the Red Bull plane. I can hear the fire. The Hot Street jet truck is coming out right behind the Blue Angels. Here he is. He's coming right by us. Man, I could actually feel that. Holy cow. Guys, I could feel the fire from this thing. Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy cow.
All right, Kevin, runway 15, winds are last reported at 18012. You are clear to take off. I'll do a 33. Yeah, you can do a 33. Yep.
Y'all, I don't think I've ever been this close to the jet truck. I could feel the fire coming out of that thing. Holy cow. It's gonna melt us away. Holy cow. This thing is incredible. Wow. Holy cow. That was something. I don't recall him ever doing that before. What do you guys think? Giving us an extra special treat. Wow.
Kevin Boss, the airspace is yours. Yep, I'll let you know what's up the music.
All right, Kevin Coleman is also circling behind. He's going to be inbound momentarily to race the jet truck. We can't see it. It's behind the Blue Angels there, but we'll see them here just momentarily. But as you can hear, Kevin Coleman getting ready to come in.
All right, got it. Yep.
Just bringing some variety to the show. Always a pleasure to
The music.
Dave and Bob at a variety of shows this evening. Well, right now, you can hear him up there. That of Red Bull's Kevin Coleman. He has been cleared.
Go. Sorry, his headset malfunctioned. The cords are messed up. Anyways, the airspace is yours. You're cleared in. Cleared in. Close the music.
Chennault, Louisiana, and is one of the world's premier
All right, here we go. Kevin Coleman
performers. And he's setting up
on his way to Airshow Center right now here at Thunder Over Louisiana.
not by flying his
Not letting weather stop us.
aerobatic box, but via falling it out of the sky. Take a look, high and to the left as the smoke is on. And he will now set that vertical down line. Let's watch for the rapid sample. That airplane
Tornadoing towards the ground.
is falling and falling with style. You need the Pixar reference.
5, we'll level back around the middle fire bottle. 1455, 1455.
Now, I ask this question every single time we see Kevin Coleman. How many Red Bulls do you think he drank before hopping on this plane? Takes a lot of energy to do something like this. Hey, Bubba, you're welcome. Thank you for being a member, my friend, and helping us out. And thanks to everybody who's super chatted so far. Greatly appreciate the donations. Really helps a lot so we can keep bringing you these air shows all across the country. Kevin now in from Airshow left.
The motor and also the propeller will make this airplane turn end over end over end as Kevin is along for the ride.
And for those asking when are the Blue Angels will be coming up at 3:15 this afternoon. 3:15 this afternoon is the confirmation that I just received. So for those wondering when are the Blue Angels, 3:15. Wow, imagine the negative G's doing that maneuver right there. Oof. stalling the aircraft nearly. Hey, Brock, watching from Lafayette. Next door neighbor. How you doing, Brock? Thanks for watching over there in central Louisiana. Not too far away from you. I'll be passing by your area tonight, actually, as we will be blasting east after this to cover the Blue Angels Beach Buzz over at Pensacola Beach for members of the channel. Looking forward to that. But thanks for hanging out with us. Brock from Lafayette, Louisiana. The Indo Tumble. This is happening right above our heads here. Maximum throttle on the stick to go straight up and fly like that. How does he do that? He makes the impossible possible. My goodness. Wow. Holding it there upside down. Straight down.
Negative G's trying to push him out of that airplane. These aircraft, like the extra 300, are so
Nice wide shot there over the Blues. Tornadoing again towards the center. Look at this, he's nearly stationary, guys. Look at this. Kevin Coleman in the Red Bull plane. He's only going 2 miles an hour. Full throttle, maximum power. How long can he hold it? Woo-hoo-hoo!
Kevin setting up the land.
How many Red Bulls did it take to do that?
Boss, you are clear to land runway 15.
Runway 15.
One boss. Roger,
Crazy. Doesn't get any better
able
than
to use
that.
the sweeper today. Thank you guys for understanding. 1031, boss. Yeah, roger. After 826 lands, we got about a 5-minute intermission, so you'll have to be ricky-ticky on setting that up, okay?
And there you go, Kevin Coleman completing his demonstration for today. A lot of round of applause there for Kevin Coleman in the Red Bull plane. Glad to see him back here on the channel. So yeah, for those asking about the jet truck, it appears the jet truck is opted not to race today. The runway is just too wet.
Captain Boss, you were cleared to taxi back via Charlie.
And of course,
excellent, phenomenal performance, sir.
When the runway is wet, it's not safe to race, so the jet truck did a non-race demonstration.
And 826 Boss, you could taxi to runway 15 via Alpha Delta. Winds, last reported winds are 180 at 12. And let me know when you're ready to go. Yeah,
Hey Mark, welcome back to the stream, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Glad to have you here.
826 Boss, last reported winds 180 at 12. You are clear for takeoff. The airspace is yours.
All right, that's good news. So the A-26 is up next. The A-26 has been cleared to take off here at Thunder Over Louisiana. In fact, there it is. There's the A-26 in the distance, getting ready for their demonstration as they're taxiing out onto the runway, already getting cleared for takeoff. Steven, the Blues will be up at 3:15 this afternoon. 3:15 is when we expect the Blue Angels to go up in the sky. So no, they're not canceled yet. We still got time. But the Blue Angels are scheduled to go up at 3:15 this afternoon. Joshua Tucker, are we going to the Miramore Airshow? No, not this year, unfortunately.
Super Brick, let's get to our places.
In fact, we're already starting to hear communications from the Blue Angels ground team as the team is getting in position, ready to for this later this afternoon's demonstration. Here comes the A-26 right now, from left to right.
And 31 Boss, go ahead. Stand by on that.
October of 1946. The Louisiana International Guard's 122nd Squadron also operated the A-26 as part of their lineage alongside.
So again, if you're just tuning in here to our live broadcast of Thunder Over Louisiana, my name is Gage. Thanks for hanging out with us. On your screen now is a A-26 Invader.
1031, just wait till 826 lands.
The same brain that brought us the A-1 Sky Raider, the A-4 Skyhawk, and the predecessor to this airplane, the A-20 Captain. The brief was simple. America needed something faster, something tougher, and harder hitting. The Invader was the one that delivered. In first flight in July of 1942, it reached a top speed
Billy, we will find out.
It was a versatile aircraft.
But as of right now, yes, full show. But right now, if I had to predict, I'd have to predict we're in low to flat show territory for the Blue Angels right now. Boy, was our weather forecast wrong today. Meteorologists are only calling for a 20% chance of rain, and then it rained. I mean, hey, you know, it's not zero, so I can't give them all the back. But anyway, close pass. Listen to that iconic engines on the A26. Living Color Camera, good afternoon to you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
This particular aircraft saw a great deal of operation. The type saw service in both theaters of operation in World War II, but in Europe it was there.
Coming right at us from Airshow left.
Combat service in 1944.
Tom Kurt, tower, radio check.
Invaders just like this one completed more than 11,000 missions during the liberation of Europe, dropping around.
So starting to hear communications from the Blue Angels ground team. They're doing their typical comm checks.
8's got you loud and clear.
Operations on the enemy supply.
Got you saying 8.
The Dart. This particular aircraft, in fact, flew combat missions in Europe as part of the U.S. Army Air Forces. The airplane also went on to serve in the Korean War.
In fact, the canopies for the Blue Angels jets are open there, just off in the distance, as the ground team gets the jets ready ahead of today's demonstration coming up in about 16 minutes from now. 16 minutes from now.
Few aircraft in history can claim that it helped bookend an entire war. The aircraft also served during the Vietnam era as well. And while not as celebrated as perhaps the B-25 Mitchell or the other larger bombers, the A-26 got the job done when America required it. From behind into the ranks.
High-speed pass.
And a beautiful platform view pass, a nice round of applause for Chase Woosley and Rob Cormine, the pilots of this million heiress. In Vietnam, this aircraft and the type flew very dangerous night interdiction missions, including operations along the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Its U.S. military career stretched more than 3 decades, and one of its most extraordinary
Kim, Lake Charles, Louisiana for you. Welcome to the bottom of the boot. Yeah, I guess Louisiana is shaped as a boot, isn't it?
In 1961, they had shipped several modified.
I guess it is. We're in the foot part, right?
Painted in Cuban colors.
Hot speed combat. We are setting ready to go. Broad, setting ready.
Cuba, and within 5 days,
But we are happy to be here.
down at least 1 to friendly fire. 10 Cuban exiles and 4 American air crews were lost. The invasion was called off. It was called the Bay of
We are looking on time. The new on time. The new on time is now.
both nations and worth the
Now, like the new on time. 15:15 lockdown. Looking on time. How are you looking?
from the left.
See you, boys. Safe flight.
This particular airplane spent nearly 11 years on museum display before being painstakingly restored to flying condition.
So get this, guys. A little bit of a fun fact for you on this particular A26. This particular aircraft was on display for 11 years at a museum before it was reacquired and repurposed and refurbished to make it flight worthy again.
World today.
So that right there just tells you some planes that get retired that are on the ground may not be forever. So that kind of warms your heart a little bit that this aircraft got a chance to fly again after being on display for 11 years. 11 years, that's crazy. Shout out to all the teams that made it possible to make this aircraft flight ready.
We got pilot. Rod, we got pilot.
That is incredible. Incredible feat of engineering there to make that happen.
To see a historic vintage airplane in the corner of a dusty museum someplace is certainly one experience. Being able to see one flying in the air where it belongs is truly a visceral one. And we do it once again to salute those who have served. We do not fly these airplanes to glorify war, but rather to remember those sacrifices by so many who served more than 80 years ago.
So the clouds have cleared up quite a bit here. In fact, the sun is back out, and in the distance there, on the bottom right, you can see the comm cart for the Blue Angels. The staff are getting in position now. Here comes the A-26 again.
Tower say winds. Lima Charlie, how many? Lima Charlie, let's have a great day. Let's do it, the sun's coming out. Just in time.
Indeed, just in time.
To the north, and then circle to land. Sounds good, buddy. Tower, say winds. No tower, wind 2704. 2704, thank you.
These airplanes in the air. The motto, to keep them flying. These aircraft, while historically military airplanes, are now civilian owned.
Dud says the heel of the boot. Okay.
High-speed pass, last reported winds are 270 at 4. I'm going to set you up for right base on runway 15. Perfect, 826. 826.
We're in the heel of the boot. That makes sense. Well, I can tell you right now, my feet are still soaked from all that rain. Once your socks get wet, it's pretty much game over. And I think we're at the territory where my socks are wet.
Loud and clear, help me. Seven, get comp car radio check. Loud and clear.
All right, back in for one more high-speed pass from Airshow right, the A-26. Such an iconic aircraft to be put back into service right there. Awesome stuff.
You do better. Let's put our hands together for the pilots, Chase Woolsey and Rob Cook.
Looks like we're going to get another pass here from Airshow left. Landing gear is down as the aircraft prepares for landing.
Well met, Charles.
As we're keeping an eye on the Blue Angels there on the right-hand side.
Each and every one of you, and it really just comes down to your applause. Are you having a good time?
Fire Gun 5, welcome back to the show. Good to have you back, my friend.
Louisiana, are you having a good time? Us too, and well,
The crowd is excited ahead of today's Blue Angels demonstration coming up at 3:15.
ever so closer as we make the preparations now to get ready and turn things over to our United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron from Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida. They're the Blue Angels. And while we set up now for the team and their
Big boss, after landing, you could take Bravo to Alpha back to parking. Outstanding show, sir. Thank you so much, Bravo Alpha. That's fine.
first and foremost, while
Thank you guys for your patience and support today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
to make a pit stop, maybe grab a bite to eat or something to drink, now is your chance.
All right, guys.
Over to the team and
So again, as we get ready for your United States Navy Blue Angels,
Lima Charlie, help me.
Gotcha, the same.
asking that you are currently
Bravo, you guys could take the runway to set up here.
International Airport, not exactly designed
Port off.
to many of you at a singular time. So we ask for you to follow directions from our staff and be patient with such. It'll make for a much smoother exit as you make
as
your
we're
way
keeping an eye on the Blue Angels as we're waiting for the pilots to come out. Here's that A-26 coming back in for a landing.
Right now, the team completes their blast pre-performance checks as
Again, awesome way that
from whispering
they could restore an aircraft after 11 years of idle, and it's back in the skies. Look at this. They got an American flag
minutes away.
hanging from the top
Every inch
of the canopy here on this A-26.
United States Navy flight demonstration.
That is,
Weekend one to
it can't get more American than that.
who have stepped up to make the Thunder Over Louisiana
Look at this, guys. He's gonna taxi right in front of us.
style. They're proud to be part of this exciting event. Make it your next stop for your next vehicle. It's your local source
So cool they were able to restore such an iconic aircraft like this.
for making today's event possible. Thunder Over Louisiana.
Again, I have to give a massive shout out to Herb Gillen Airshows and Thunder Over Louisiana for allowing us to be right here on the flight line, right next to the Airboss tent. I mean, we are right next to the Airboss, which the Airshow Center is directly in front of us. We couldn't have thanked them so much for the hospitality and allowing us to not only come out here on Airshow Day to provide you views like this, but also on rehearsal day yesterday. For those who joined us, we went live we had a surprise live stream yesterday as we were here for rehearsal day. So again, a massive shout out to Herb Gillen Airshows and Thunder Over Louisiana for the hospitality, for allowing us to be here to show this air show with you guys all across the country. We couldn't have done it without their hospitality.
Excited to welcome these amazing
And there you go,
including the United States.
American flag hanging from the cockpit.
Also, a big thanks to the city of Lake Charles. Stay in the know with alerts, updates, and more.
Such an iconic aircraft back in the skies
WLCBS Lake Charles.
here in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Stay tuned to CBS Lake Charles on Channel 17 for all of the action, including the MTV Music Video Awards on Sunday, September 27th. Visit cbslakecharles.com. Instagram. We again say thanks to all of our partners for their support.
So while I have a moment, I got to give a special shout out to our members of the channel that help make things like this possible, where we can travel all across the country just to bring you live coverage such as this. These guys on your screen are the reasons why we can come out here and bring you nonstop Blue Angels and Thunderbirds content all across the country. We truly do travel everywhere. We were our last show was in Chicago. We were at the Chicago Air and Water Show, which shout out to you guys who joined us from that. We also were at Thunder Over Louisiana, or Thunder Over Michigan, up at Willow Run back in July. We went to New York City, saw the Jones Beach Air Show, Columbus, Ohio Air Show, and much more. We still have a lot more air shows to go too. In fact, we are right in the middle of our back-to-back Blue Angels coverage here. So not only here at Thunder Over Louisiana, but this is our Blue Angels schedule for the next 2 weeks here. So we have 2 weeks of nonstop Blue Angels coverage. If you were a member of the channel, you had access to our Circles and Arrival stream that we did on Thursday.
Roger that.
So Thursday, we were live all day where we got to show the Blue Angels arrival as well as their practice demonstrations They flew 3 times that day, so Thunderbird members, check that video out if you haven't got a chance. We were live on Thursday. And of course, here at Thunder Over Louisiana, we saw...
After those formations take off, you guys will be cleared onto the runway to set up elements, okay? Just tell me when you're doing that and then when you're off. Roger.
And also, here at we saw them yesterday for a rehearsal day. We'll see them again today. And then tomorrow, we are blasting east. We're going to go see the Blue Angels again as they beach buzz. They're going to buzz the pier at Pensacola Beach. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, when the Blue Angels return from an out-of-town air show, sometimes they'll buzz the Pensacola Beach pier. As you know, they are from Pensacola, so they go back there at the end of every air show. So we're going to try and capture that for members of the channel tomorrow evening. So if you're interested in that, consider becoming a Thunderbird member and above. It not only supports us, but you get access to members-only live streams. So the members-only live streams, you get access to that. As well as many other things that we do, behind the scenes videos and much more. So the Blue Angels are going to be coming up momentarily. As you can see, each crew chief is getting ready as the pilots are there on the right-hand side of your screen. There they are, the pilots of your United States Navy Blue Angels are getting ready to hop in their F-18 Super Hornets. So for those wondering, when are the Blue Angels? They are coming up momentarily. As you can see or hear, the crowd is very excited ahead of today's demonstration.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and honor I present to you your United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels.
Narration is beginning for today's demonstration. The comms cart there on the right-hand side, responsible for communicating with the team as they get in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron takes pleasure in performing for you this, our 37th flight demonstration of the 2026 season. I'm Lieutenant Ronnie Hafeza, narrator for the Blue Angels. Since 1946.
So while we're awaiting the pilots to get into their F-18 Super Hornets, let's go over the pilots for your 2026 United States Navy Blue Angels. In Blue Angel 1, we have Captain Adam Bryan, who is the flight leader and commanding officer for the Blue Angels. In Jet 2, we have Lieutenant Cam Schneider, who will be in the right wing. In the number 3 jet, Lieutenant Chris Hubin, who is the left wing. In Blue Angel Jet number 4, we have Brandon Wilkins, who is in the slot, and that is your diamond formation, the Delta formation. And now your solos. Blue Angel Jet number 5, Connor O'Donnell, who is the lead solo. You'll hear his communications many times during today's demonstration. And finally, in Blue Angel 6, Major Scott Locks, who is the opposing solo. So there are your Blue Angel team. Adam Bryan there on the right-hand side getting in his jet. Cam Schneider about to board jet number 2. And number 3, Lieutenant Chris Hubin in the left wing. And now in number 4, Brandon Wilkins, who will be in the slot. And now the 2 solo pilots there on the left-hand side. Number 5, Connor O'Donnell, the lead solo. And finally, number 6, Blue Angel 6, Major Scott Locks, the opposing solo. And folks, after the demonstration is complete today, stay tuned. We have an exclusive interview. In fact, we had a chance to sit down with Blue Angel number 1, Captain Adam Bryan, and his crew chief, which, in fact, his crew chief is from Louisiana. So that is a very special moment. So stay tuned after the performance today. We will play that interview for you. We had an opportunity to interview them on Thursday during their arrival. Of course, we've had multiple times and chances to interview the Blue Angels. And in fact, Captain Adam Bryan knows us very well. So stay tuned. After the performance today, we will play that interview for you. You don't want to miss that. So once again, if you're just tuning in to our live broadcast of Thunder Over Louisiana, my name is Gage. It's been my pleasure. It has been my pleasure to share this show with you. And again, a special shout out to Herb Gillen and the Thunder Over Louisiana Airshow for allowing us to be front and center to bring you views just like this that you're seeing on your screen. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to be right here on the flight line. And I mean, we are right on the flight line. Bottom left there is the center, which is right in front of us. And then on the right, Airshow right. And then, of course, you have a left camera as well. We have all kinds of cameras deployed for you, ready for today's demonstration. So we are looking forward to sharing this with you. If you haven't already, slap that like button. If you like what you see and you want more Blue Angels and Thunderbirds content, slap that like button. It'll help us share this with other aviation enthusiasts across the country and the world who love air shows as much as we do. So if you love air shows, I know I do, slap that like button. And of course, share this with your friends too. If you are just discovering us for the first time, what we do is we stream air shows all across the country, as well as follow the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds. So if that is something of interest of you, make sure to share the stream and of course send them a link too.
Tower. Okay. They are going to verify the gear is rigged and ready to go. I will let you know when that happens.
Copy that.
So also during today's demonstration, you are going to hear the commanding officer, Adam Bryan.
From Air Boss, the gear is currently rigged.
Copy. Do you know if they will call Tower for permission to go out and prop it back up after the solos trip it, or if that will go to Air Boss?
Permission to go on the flight line will be from us.
Yes, but will the gear team call Air Boss, or will they call Tower?
Air Boss.
So if you've never watched a Blue Angels performance with us before, what we do is we will feature audio communications, as you're hearing there.
It will go through Air Boss.
Copy. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you will hear ground communications as well as when the Delta is flying in a very close 6-ship formation. It requires very precision and very perfectly timed, accurate timing to make sure that they conduct the performance safely. So the call-outs you will hear right here on the stream will be from Adam Bryan, who is the commanding leading officer for the Blue Angels in jet number 1, right there on the right-hand side of your screen, just behind that airport cart there. He will be responsible for calling out the demonstration, and you will hear that here. And once the demonstration begins, we will pause our commentary and let you listen in to the Blue Angels as they conduct their demonstration here at Thunder Over Louisiana. And holy cow, here comes RC Horseman with 50 Canadian dollars. They say, sorry I'm late, just in time for the Blue Angels. Hey, you're welcome, Rick. You don't need to do that. Thank you so much, Rick. Greatly appreciate it. And in addition, he just gave away 10 more memberships. So 10 more people now have access to our members multi-view. So if you want to see the Blue Angels in all different directions, all in one screen, you can have access to our second live stream, which is live right now, the members multi-view. Thank you so much, Rick. RC Horseman, you are amazing, my friend. Thank you so much. That is a crazy amount of support from you, always showing up every single time we go live. Thank you very much, Rick. You are greatly appreciated, my friend. All right, folks, we are moments away. Here we go. The F-18 Super Hornets going to start their engines right now. Not sure if you'll be able to hear them where we are, but the F-18 Super Hornets are now starting their engines. It is almost Blue Angels time here at Thunder Over Louisiana, Saturday edition. Here we go. So if you're just tuning in, your United States Navy Blue Angels are starting up their F-18 Super Hornets, going through pre-flight checks. Momentarily, you are about to hear the comms from Blue Angel 1 as they conduct their demonstration.
Officer literal on the 3 spot for a liner cushion.
And there you go. We're hearing our first communication from Adam Bryan.
Rob, going up 3 spot.
Go, so they come on.
Oh,
What's up?
oh, it's gonna be a fantastic demo day. Let's get after it.
Oh, you betcha.
Brock, nice to meet you too, my friend. If we've crossed paths, I may have forgot already. Cat Mac is ready with a bunch of airplane emojis. Yo, this is gonna be awesome, says Alicia. Yes, I agree. Ron, this is in HD. It is 1080p, so check your settings. Sometimes YouTube likes to make you a lower quality for bandwidth and internet purposes. So if you're watching on your phone or TV, go to your settings and make sure you have 1080p selected, because we are streaming in 1080p. So just double check your settings, my friend.
Rod, clear still line. Push off from that. Ensure that that extra pair of shocks gets put in the bag.
Willie, yes, this is live. We are live right here at Airshow Center, here at Thunder Over Louisiana. We are right here on the flight line. As you can see, the Blue Angels are behind all the airport equipment there. The runway is directly in front of us. So if you are in the area, my friend, the Blue Angels are getting ready to get into the skies momentarily. But yes, sir, this is live. Megan Morgan, 58. They say, let's go. Paul, just in time for the Blue Angels. Yes, you tuned in just in time. In fact, share this with your friends. If they like Blue Angels content, tell them to get in here. The Blue Angels will be coming up momentarily. As you can see, the ground crew there completing final preps. In just a few seconds, we're going to hear the Air Boss, or not the Air Boss, the Boss 1, Blue Angel 1, as he conducts a smoke check. followed by the clear to taxi to get ready to take off for today's demonstration. Darren, we will not be in Branson this year. And instead, we will be in Toronto, Ontario.
Excellent for Sean, your heading is T44. Trigger number is 2997. For current assembly elevation is 0 feet. Trigger bearing 0, trigger 50, 30, 30, 40, 12 down. Trigger 2 down, myself. Buddy, building. Smoke on. Smoke on.
Good afternoon, boss. Updated wind star 300 at 10. Altimeter is 2998 for corrected altimeter of 2997 for a tenable elevation of 0 feet and a density altitude of 2,220 feet. Boss Squawk 1201, Buddy Squawk 1205, Goldie Squawk 1206. You are clear to taxi via Alpha Charlie, back taxi runway 15, line up away runway 15.
Thanks, Mo. Clear to taxi, line up away runway 15.
There you go. The Blue Angels have been cleared to taxi. So momentarily, Jet 1 is going to begin moving, followed by the rest of the team. So one more reminder, if you are just tuning in, the Blue Angels are coming up in just a few minutes. They are getting ready to taxi out to the runway now. They have been cleared to taxi. It's almost time for Blue Angels time for the first time since 2021. And here we go. We are on the move. And a reminder, stay tuned after the performance. We have an interview that we did with the commanding officer right there, Blue Angel 1. Listening to these jets. And also another quick reminder, during the Blue Angels performance, I will not be able to read chat as this will require my full focus. So I apologize for the slight inconvenience there, but hope you can understand, as these jets are going to be going extremely fast. I will try my best. So the Diamond is going to be taking off from left to right, and the Solos will be taking off from right to left.
Full power. Trail boss. Solos ready to switch 16, comp 2 bus. Buddy, building. Station 7, zipping up. 997, 0 feet barrel. Buddy 2998, 0 feet right up. Buddy 2996, 0 feet right up. Buddy, flaps up, 3, 2, 1, 11 degrees, nose down, right up. Buddy, flaps up, pumps on, right up.
Our Boeing technical representatives are Mr. Jack Ralph from Fort Worth, Texas, Mr. Todd Lawson from Tidart, Oregon, and Mr. Laney Harnessmaker from Nantucket, Massachusetts. Our financial management analyst is Mrs. Amanda Willenberg from Warrenton, Virginia, and our slaughter and administration representative is Mr. Aries Wilkins from Columbia, South Carolina.
Come on, freeze. Come on.
As you can see, a good view there of Blue Angel number 7. Blue Angel 7 is the narrator for the show, so when you come out to the air show, you will hear his voice. And in fact, Blue Angel 7 also has a major role in the team. He's also known as the get-ahead jet, where he comes out ahead of the team a couple of days before, conducts those influencer flights, and much more. So unfortunately we have airport vehicles in front of us here blocking our view, but it's all right.
Good ride here at 300.
The 6 demonstration pods are approaching the end of the runway to begin their takeoff sequence. Very shortly, Captain Brown will call for the 4 diamond pods to take fingertip formation. In this formation, Blue Angel number 4 will position outboard Blue Angel number 2 on the right wing. From there, they'll begin their takeoff roll. Transition to the diamond on liftoff. On takeoff. The 2 takeoff maneuvers. In a dynamic display of force produced by these General Electric engines, Lieutenant Commander. Simultaneously, Major Locks flying Blue Angel number 6 will perform a precise low transition. Pull his nose straight up. To place the indicator at the half loop, also known as the inner wing, and exit the set line inboard to the left.
Let's switch in back here.
There's your solos there on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, the Blue Angel Diamond is stationed on the left-hand side of the runway, behind the airport vehicles here. So one more time, if you're just tuning in, it is time for United States Navy Blue Angels as they perform for day number 1 here at the Thunder Over Louisiana Airshow.
Simulcast open.
Updated wind start 300 at 10. We on the airfield and the airspace. You are clear for takeoff. Have a good one.
Slow. Solos here. Clear for takeoff. Solos ready to rock the Pelican State Pod. Winter 300 at 10. They're right tailwind. Sherry, get on right on. Figure ship set. Hang on. Maneuver. John, that's cool. The down clears on 9. Let's get them. Did they come up?
Now to the left, Captain Brian calls smoke on. Off brakes now. Burners ready now.
And we're off.
And the Blue Angel
It is time for your United States Navy Blue Angels as they conduct day number 1 here at Thunder Over Louisiana. We'll let you listen in to the cockpit of Blue Angel number 1, Adam Bryan. Enjoy the show.
Break off, buddies. Adding it up to 71%. Oh, brakes. Go to detention.
Headed out now.
31, roger. Oh, 80 at 3, that's in front of the crowd. Cloud, still factor bow.
Oh, stop back there.
I still clear, Goldie. How'd you clear your stops off? Smoke off. But they're just inside 2 miles, Goldie. Of 8,000 feet. Oh. One of you guys clear?
Yes, we just got clear.
Thanks, guys. Great hustle. How you doing that? Roll, yeah. Take a flight.
Right here, roll, high show.
Take your bow, high show.
Boss is called a high show.
Here, overback reach there, rolling. 25 left high, much clear.
Thank you, Mo. We're behind the crowd, out forward is. Take tax side on. Please check side on. 290. Diamond Dirty Loops, excellent. Finish. Adding power, we're past the 90 on the Fortis. But further left, a little more pull, buddy. You're down, no, down, left, upwards. Moving down, left, upwards. Just some pull. Some pull. Rolling out. North. Using a little power. Pull to level. Feet high, 100 feet outboard. Bird. A little roll. Dash.
Bring your low, safe to clear here, forward, share high.
Thank you, Mo. We had to go out for the MRT. Go me. Buddy, yeah, go me. Yes, it is. A little more. Marty, building. Smoke on. Smoke off. Let's see, buddy. 60, using power. Let's see, buddy. Ready. Oh, adding power. Rolling out from there. Now, well, at the OMRT, 2 miles.
5 right here, low, 3 left, nice, 56, okay, roll.
Ooh, nice second hit, Goldie, thanks, bro. Right. Ready, right out. That coming shock at Schneider, Chennault International Airport. Martin 43, airlane. Rolling. Oh, ready, head in. Right turn for that changeover roll. It wins 010 at 6.
10 at 6.
Big Bush. Rolling. Changeover roll. Experience from 4.6, 323 mil. Clouds scattered 11,000. Awesome, buddy. Stinger.
To the right, Lieutenant Commander O'Donnell has joined the diamond in a line abreast formation, still maintaining minimum separation. The pilots must now align themselves by looking 90 degrees off their flight path towards Captain Brian's aircraft.
Rolling us a bag. Going abreast.
Vertical under heavy duty as they perform the very difficult 5-plane line abreast loop.
Terminal, welcome. A little more. Oh, adding power. 400.
Older aircraft 360 degrees. Launching after each 90 degrees of rotation. Ladies and
2 miles, Mach 400.
point hesitation roll.
Roll you vertical free 40. Let me know when you take a break. Point one, match. 4994 is miles, Mach 45. Roll. 320. I think you got 4, boss. Gotta copy the door. Building. Yeah, let's go. Building. Little pole.
Formation holds the level. Each pilot will perform an individual
A little power.
to the flight line in a separate direction. Ladies and gentlemen,
Power.
Office 450 Sparrow.
Ran the car, let's 10.
Super roll. Yeah.
Car call left at 10. To a little mix by on the line, Hermit must roll at 12 left. This is clear, little low, hair forward.
Thank you, Mom. Aircraft for that section. High Alpha, 6 Fox Auto. 6 Fox Auto. 377. Rolling. No.
Exit the flight line in a separate direction.
That's Mike Charlie, see you later.
Scanner point. Coming up. Okay. Hey now. Come stop. Hornet drive. Little pull to level. Okay. 335. Delta roll plus 70. I'll be 5-4. 35-0. 365. 340. Little, 342. Or a little more.
Aircraft concept at 6.
Contact. That's it now. Super Exhaust, Boss 200, Barrow. Happy 400 Barrow. I believe 200 Barrow, but 400 Barrow. Believe 600 Barrow. 320. One right. All mark.
They will converge on center point and cross with a combined closure rate of nearly 1,000 miles per hour.
Open house. Full speed. Mark 396. Mark 399. Mark 400. Delta bring up. Hi, buddy.
250 on 5.
333. It'll be a right turn. Hey, hi, buddy. Building.
Sorry not to sneak up on you.
No, you're good.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. So essentially I use this yellow dot. Helps me lock on to the jets, and I use this to track them with the top camera there. Right? How your picture's turning out?
I haven't even looked. They should be good. This haze is kind of killing me.
Yeah. A lot more than it was yesterday.
Delta bring up. Hi, buddy. Building.
In front of the
jump break, runway 1 time. Buddy, hold it. You'll have 65. Left head jump break, runway 1 time. Buddy, hold it.
I wish I had something like this.
Right? Well, I mean, you know, it's most of it's home custom built, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's called Rough Riders Airshow. See, I can swap to other cameras.
Professionalism and excellence, spanning 115 years of naval aviation. The 2020-16 takes a great deal of pride, insulating Navy and Marine Corps aviators, maintenance crews, and support personnel.
Rolling. Jump. Left. Head jump break. Finish, left break, hey. Buddy, hold it. Hold the level. Point, boss breaking. Finish breaking. Buddy breaking. Off your butt. Finish your hookup. Come for flaps again. Take your flaps again. Take your flaps again. Building flaps again. The winds are 130 at 1. Double deck 3 degrees. Checkers on. Finish. Buddy. 40 seconds. 260 wobbly. 60 buddy. 260 going. 200. 20 seconds up. 240 wobbly. 60 buddy. 260 goldie. 20 seconds up. 240 wobbly. 40 buddy. 260 goldie. 20 seconds up. 240 wobbly. 40 buddy. 40 all the way up. 60 seconds up. 180 wobbly. 200 buddy. 220 goldie. 40 all the way up. 160 wobbly. 180 buddy. 200 goldie. 60 buddy. 180 goldie. 160 goldie.
Folks, there you have it. That is going to do it for United States Navy Blue Angels Saturday demonstration here at Thunder Over Louisiana, here in Lake Charles. What did you guys think of that? Completing a successful demonstration always comes with its perks. The Delta is going to taxi right by us here, so we'll watch that, and then don't go anywhere. We have an interview queued up. We had a chance to sit down with Blue Angel number 1, Adam Bryan, and his crew chief to talk about what it means to be here in Southwest Louisiana. So stay tuned for that. We're going to watch some taxi here first before we play that for you. But hats off to the team for getting the performance underway. That is how you do a performance, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
As the aircraft taxi back, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you the 2026 Blue Angel
So in fact, while we're waiting for the jets to taxi back to their parking position.
Okay, boss. All good, check. Buddy. Check, one pressure on. Back up, reset your trim. Buddy,
All jets reporting they are in good condition after completing today's demonstration.
Buddy, check your parking ring off. Off at 73%.
So as the Blue Angels taxi back, let's play that interview we had with Blue Angel Commander Captain Adam Bryan. But Captain, welcome to Louisiana, and good to see you guys. So you just came from a long West Coast trip. So how did that go for you guys?
It was great. It was a really, really nice time out there. You know, different terrain, different places to go to, and a different set of people. Right, we go all over the country, which is one of the best parts of this job. So we see people from nearly every state of the union. We got to hit a couple of them out there, and it was a really special trip.
Well, as me as an Ohioan, we're looking forward to seeing you in Cleveland next weekend as well. Yeah. So since this year, 2026, is the America 250, very special flight demonstrations you guys have done. Yeah. The Red Arrows specifically, I got to ask you, what was it like flying in that Super Delta formation with the Red Arrows?
Yeah, it was pretty spectacular. You know, they are a fantastic organization. They're very skilled, and you know, they match our professionalism and all the things they do. So getting to execute a flyover with them, as well as the French team and the Snowbirds and the Thunder Over this year, has made it very special for not just our nation's 250th in this team, but also our team's 80th anniversary.
Wow, yes, and my understanding is on Sunday you guys will be wearing the yellow 80th anniversary?
We made it look a little bit different out here. We invert the colors for Sunday.
So for you, since you're local to Louisiana, I mean, what does this mean flying over your home state? Especially, you know, with you with the Blue Angels for as many years as you've been, it's got to be special right here.
It's very special. I didn't ever think I'd be on the Blue Angels, part of this this community. So coming back home and being able just to show friends and family everything that we do from day in and day out, weekend to weekend, it's awesome.
Wow. And what is it like being the crew chief for Boss?
It's awesome.
That's awesome. Finally, for me, you know, as we get closer to the end of the 2026 season, I know that Pensacola Airshow, that's the one that's on all of your guys' mind, the homecoming show in November. You know, especially your last year as the commander for the Blue Angels, that must be special for you.
Yeah, it's very special. You know, we kind of mark shows on our calendars that are ones that we do every year that are special, ones that we want to go to, but the end of season show, and this year on the 7th of November, that has been our goal since we formed this team back last November. You know, we try to peak on that last show, or what I call win our Super Bowl. So it's something we were all looking forward to. It's a very symbolic moment. About 40% of the team leaves that very day.
Wow.
But it's a great way to say goodbye, think about all the great memories we had here, think about all the places to perform, and then welcome the new team, all in one fell swoop.
That's awesome. And I got one more for you. So any advice you have to pass on to the next captain for the Blue Angels for next season?
Yeah, you know, he and I talk quite a bit. He'll join us here shortly in the road, as well as some of the newest officers. You know, first and foremost, you have to build trust amongst one another here. So whether that's trust amongst the pilots, trust with my crew chiefs here, that doesn't just happen by accident. It takes months, weeks, and an entire year worth of work. And then study like you've never studied before. This job takes so much effort, so you need to be first and foremost a great commanding officer, build trust, and you have to be really good in the plane. He'll do great at both.
That's awesome. Well, welcome to Louisiana. Glad to have you guys here, and hopefully maybe on Sunday I'll see you guys buzz that pier in Pensacola. I've never seen one before, so that'll be my first.
All
so
right.
Good to see you there, and then we'll see you in Cleveland next weekend as well. Thank you very much. Special thanks to the Blue Angels and Thunder Over Louisiana for giving us that opportunity to talk to Commander Adam Bryan right there, as you can see on Plane 1. What a great opportunity we had. And of course, we've interviewed Adam Bryan many times here on the channel, and that might be our last time. As you know, as you heard, he's retiring at the end of this season. So also, once the Blue Angels shut down their jets, they're going to be coming to the crowd line.
And 31 boss, go ahead.
The string has been pulled back. We are clear runway.
Thank you guys for taking care of the stringy thing.
Where they're going to be signing some autographs, so looking forward to that. In fact, they will be coming to the crowd line, potentially right behind us here on the right-hand side of your screen. So if you're here at Thunder Over Louisiana and you want a chance to meet the pilots yourself, maybe get some autographs, that'll be coming up momentarily once they shut down their jets and successfully get out of the planes.
Ops 1, Air Boss. Stand by 1. Ops 1, stand by.
So we'll watch the pilots hop out of their F-18 Super Hornets after completing a successful demonstration today.
If you could give me 3 minutes.
So what did you guys think of that?
Thank you.
I know during the Blue Angels performance there, we had a super chat come in. Lori with a $20. Lori Hamlin, 2019, with a $20 super. Thank you very much, Lori. Hopefully you're still here. Thank you so much for that support. Greatly appreciate it. That helps us out a long way. Trust me, the hotel costs for this trip have not been cheap, so that helps out a lot. Thank you very much. And Lori also became a member as well. So thank you, Lori, for the support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. It helps cover the gas to drive here. We've driven over 1,200 miles from Ohio. We're originally from Columbus, Ohio, so we drove 1,200 miles to stream this air show for you guys. So thank you very much for the support. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Mark, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. So here come your pilots.
Go for Kurt.
In airspace, go back to Air Boss or Tower today.
We'll pass it to Air Boss, but I suspect they'll give it back to you shortly.
All right, so let's go over your pilots again for your 2026 Blue Angels. In jet number 6, Major Scott Locks, the opposing solo. In Blue Angel number 5, we have Connor O'Donnell, who is the lead solo for Jet 5. In jet number 4, we have Brandon Wilkins, who is in the slot. And Blue Angel number 3, Chris Hubin, who is the left wing. And Blue Angel number 2, Cam Schneider from the right wing. And finally, your captain, Adam Bryan, flight leader and commanding officer for the Blue Angels, Captain Adam Bryan. And there you go, folks. Those are your 2026 United States Navy Blue Angels.
Representing your United States Navy and Marine Corps, the 2026 Blue Angels. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Blue
Boss, you're clear to move southbound Alpha.
Go on, have the copy. Southbound Alpha. Out of the bottle and wrap it off.
Good job.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Sir, thank you.
Takes a lot of effort to make an air show like this happen. Special thanks to not only the Blue Angels, but of course Thunder Over Louisiana, the Air Boss right behind us, and as well as all of the event organizers. Kia of Lake Charles for sponsoring the air show.
Yeah, Roger. We are done at 1631. The airspace is yours.
Thank you, sir. Airspace is ours. Y'all have a go.
And we'll go ahead and shut down the radio as the airspace is now back in the airport's hands. But a massive shout out to Herb Gillen Air Shows for allowing us to be here and being right here on the flight line so we can bring you front and center views just like this If it wasn't for him and Thunder Over Louisiana, we wouldn't be able to do what we could do. So thank you so much to them for the hospitality and allowing us to be here. We greatly appreciate it. And of course, I hope you appreciate it as well. So before you close out, let's go over what we have coming up next for our 2026 season schedule. So after Thunder Over Louisiana is complete, we are headed up north, back to Ohio for the Cleveland National Airshow. In fact, that is where the Blue Angels are going after this. They will be conducting an awesome demonstration up in Cleveland, Ohio on September 5th to kick off Labor Day weekend. And we hope you could join us for then. And not only for the air show itself on September 5th, but we plan to bring you circles and arrivals coverage. And of course, we also plan to bring you practice and arrival day coverage. So usually we do those circles and arrival streams for members, but for Cleveland, we're going to go ahead and do it for everybody. Give you a chance to see what it's like when the Blue Angels actually arrive and conduct their circles and arrivals maneuver. And of course, all their practice maneuvers and other airshow performance as well, leading up to the Cleveland Airshow on September 5th. And then after we're done in Cleveland, on 2 days later, we're headed international for the very first time. This one I'm actually quite excited for. We are headed to Toronto, Ontario to bring you coverage one more time as the Canadian Snowbirds wrap up their 55th and final season in the CT-114 Tudor aircraft. We want to see them one more time. We've seen them a couple of times on the channel this season, but we want to see them one more time before they close up the season. So we'll head up to Toronto on September 7th, and then we will close things up on this streak on September 12th, where we head back to Owensboro, Kentucky, where we will see your United States Air Force Thunderbirds once again in Owensboro, Kentucky on September 12th. And then coin flips, October 17th, we're headed back to Jacksonville, where we'll see not only the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds together. And then we'll try and sneak on over to Air Dot Show over there in Atlanta on October 31st, and then the homecoming show to close up the season on November 6th. So as I mentioned before, we are right in the middle of our 2 weeks of non-stop Blue Angels coverage. And that's not it for this weekend. And in fact, members of the channel, join us tomorrow, where we will hang out in Pensacola Beach. So we will not be live for Thunder Over Louisiana Sundays edition, and this is why. We, for the first time, are going to go blast east. So I think it's about a 6-hour drive, something like that. Well, either way, we are going to blast east to capture the Blue Angels Beach Buzz for the very first time. For those who don't know what the Beach Buzz is, essentially every time the Blue Angels return to their home base after completing an air show, they buzz the pier sometimes. It's not guaranteed, of course, but almost certainly they might buzz the pier over in Pensacola. And in fact, here is that live stream. It is up on the channel right now for members of the channel. So if you are a Thunderbird member and above, join us tomorrow, where we will be live straight from Pensacola Beach, where we hope to bring you a beach buzz. The window is looking like around 6 to 6:30 p.m. Central Time is when we are expecting the beach buzz to occur. And essentially, they're going to buzz right above our heads and get as close as possible. In fact, closer than what you saw today. So hope you can join us tomorrow for the beach buzz. And then we will immediately blast north as we head to Cleveland. And of course, we do all aspects of flight here on the channel. We also have a 24/7 bird cam stream, which is also live on the channel. In fact, look, there's somebody going up my driveway. Good timing. But anyway, these are all pan tilt cameras, PTZ, which means they all zoom in, they can all pan around and whatnot. This is a live view of back in Ohio, back at our home base in Columbus, Ohio. So if you like birds and you like nature, feel free to share that with your nature lovers. So that is our 24/7 bird cam stream, which is also live on the channel. We will send you over there at the conclusion of this live broadcast. And I got to give another last moment shout out to our members of the channel. These guys are the reason why we can even do things like this. We can travel all across the country to bring you Blue Angels and Thunderbirds coverage all season long. And it ain't cheap, let me tell you. We drive a Ford F-150, and it costs a lot of gas and time and miles to do all these air shows that you saw on the schedule earlier. So these guys are the reason why we can do it. They make it happen. They help cover our gas, our Starlink bill, and much more. So thank you, members of the channel. We greatly appreciate it. We could not do this without you. And of course, they also have access to our second stream, which is our members multi-view, which is also live on the channel. Looks like one of the cameras fell over in the middle there. We didn't use the 4-box scene much during this stream, but yes, we have 6 cameras deployed for you here live on the channel. Oh boy. And it looks like the pilots are going to be doing an autograph session behind us here, behind the Airshow Airboss stand here. So I don't know if we'll be able to see that. They are more than likely going to be behind the tent here. But if you hear the sound of my voice and you're watching us and you're still here at Thunder Over Louisiana, head on over to the fence line and you might get a chance to get an autograph. And you can meet the pilots yourself, just like we did. So if that's something you're interested in, highly, highly suggest you do so. So that'll be coming up momentarily at the crowd fence line behind us here. Paul, you are welcome. Thank you very much, Paul. We greatly appreciate it. Bubba, of course. Thank you, Bubba. Kim, they asked they won't happen to be flying over the McNeese Stadium on their for their game tonight, right? I don't know. I don't think so. Usually that is it. Once they complete their demonstration. So I don't know. That is a good question. But I don't think so. Paul, Rocky the Raccoon. Yeah, for those who don't know, not only on our 24/7 Birdcam stream, but we also have nighttime action. And in fact, at night, we have a raccoon that comes out. His name is Rocky. And Rocky likes to... Rocky is one of our most famous raccoons, so I'm telling you, it's all nature related. All nature related. So if you're interested in that, that stream is live right now. In fact, you can watch the geese doing their thing back there. Hey, Gina Frontier, thank you very much. You love air shows? That's good to hear. Hopefully you can share it with your other friends too. Glad you discovered us. Thank you very much. Kat, you're now a member. Awesome, Kat. Snowbirds next week in Toronto. Yes. We look forward to seeing the Snowbirds one more time. We cannot wait to bring you live coverage of that. We got to close out the season with a bang, you know, because that will be probably our final chance to see the Snowbirds. Now, the Snowbirds are still coming to America one more time. They're going to be at the West Coast. I think they're going to the San Francisco show, if I am not mistaken. I don't know the schedule on the top of my head. But West Coast is just too far for us. I mean, like I say we do travel, but let me tell you, the West Coast might just be a little too far for me. But next season, we do plan to try and bring you at least 1 or 2 West Coast shows. Because that is an absolute must. We need to do that. Kenny Haynes, where in Louisiana? We are in Lake Charles, my friend. Just southeast of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Hey, Michelle, thank you for being here. Scott, Fly Navy, he says. Yes. Thank you very much, Scott. Adventure awaits us out there. Hopefully you didn't lose sound. If so, I apologize. Very dynamic situation. Jakey says the F-100 was awesome. Yes, the F-100 was amazing. That was something you don't see every day. The F-100, there's only 2 flying in the world, and one of them happens to be here at Thunder Over Louisiana. So there still are tickets available, by the way. I will mention, if you go to thunderoverlouisiana.com, there still is tickets available. Today's show was sold out, believe it or not. So if you want to grab your tickets, there are still some available. In fact, we could check the inventory right now. So you just go to their website. Now you can only buy this online, by the way. You cannot come to the gate and buy them here. So you have to buy them online. So essentially, you go to general admission, you shop tickets, and then for Sunday, it looks like there are still some available. Yes, general adult admission for Sunday is still available while supplies last. They are about 80% sold out. So hop on over to thunderoverlouisiana.com, grab your tickets, because if you enjoyed today's show, you're gonna. There's nothing like seeing it in person. Let me tell you, I appreciate all the kind words with the views that we're giving you, but there's still nothing like seeing this in person. You guys got to see this for yourselves in person. So again, thunderoverlouisiana.com. Grab your tickets while the Blue Angels are still here. For the first time since 2021. That was the last time the Blue Angels were here. James, you're welcome. Thank you very much, James. Greatly appreciated, my friend. All right, folks. So once again, we are going to go ahead and close things up. So join us not only next week. Here's one more look at our schedule, just in case you missed it. You could screenshot that. But we will be in Cleveland, Ohio next week on September 5th. But also, that's not all. We plan to bring you the Beach Buzz coverage, as I mentioned, tomorrow, coming up for members of the channel. So join us tomorrow. That'll be up on the members page. It's over here on the corner. The Beach Buzz tomorrow evening. So hope you can join us then. For everybody else, we have a public stream that is already up. The Blue Angels, before they go to Cleveland, they're going to be practicing at NAS Pensacola, and we hope to bring you live coverage of that on September 1st over at Pensacola. So that's not it, guys. We're going to bring you all sorts of coverage. Like I said, this is 2 weeks of non-stop Blue Angels coverage here on the channel. So today's air show complete. Tomorrow, the Beach Buzz. And then on Tuesday, September 1st, we'll bring you live coverage of the practice session. And then, right after that, our next show, Cleveland, Ohio. We're back at the Buckeye State, where we hope to bring you live coverage of the Blue Angels circles and arrivals on Thursday, September 3rd, followed by a practice session on Friday, September 4th, and then the air show itself on September 5th, and then we head to Toronto, Ontario on September 7th. So we look forward to seeing you guys there. In the meantime, we're going to send you on over to the 24/7 Bird Camp stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining us live here at Thunder Over Louisiana here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. You have taken very good care of us. We hope to see you back here soon at a future air show here in Louisiana. In the meantime, if we don't see you guys tomorrow, we will see you on Tuesday, September 1st for a practice session, followed by the air show on Saturday. Thank you very much, everybody, and we will talk to you next time. See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.